Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
He was one of the TV heartthrobs of the 80s who charmed audiences playing Vince in Just Good Friends. Yet Paul Nicholas looked unrecognizable on Tuesday as he made a rare TV appearance to discuss his budding rap career on This Morning. Fans of the actor, 74, were left in shock as they were unable to recognize the star 4 decades on from his acting heyday. As Paul has kept a relatively low profile over the last 4 decades, fans were left shocked by their first sighting of the star, penning, "Blimey, I didn't recognize Paul Nicholas. Paul Nicholas looks well different. I just watching Paul Nicholas on This Morning. Goodness, can't believe it's the same guy. Didn't recognize Paul Nicholas on This Morning." MJ used to fancy Paul Nicholas in Just Good Friends numeral This Morning. Paul Nicholas is a rapper now. Loved Paul Nicholas in the 70s. Bought all his records, saw him perform at a recording of Supersonic and met him in the pub after a performance of TC at the Royal Court. After seeing and listening to the stories of the great Paul Nicholas on numeral This Morning, isn't it time that maybe @ Gold Channel showed the classic Just Good Friends again? Or maybe numeral BBC 4? Such a huge show in the 80s and would be a nice break from the same shows repeated on rotation. It wasn't just Paul's change in appearance that shocked viewers, but his admission that he now wants to be a rapper. Asked why he's taken up the new career, Paul said, "It's more current and I enjoy it." Admitting he's no longer a fan of pop music, he added that the lyrics for his new rap include, "Justin Bieber makes me want to vomit." Paul started life as a pop star under the stage name Paul Dean before taking up a career in musical theater. His pop career kicked off in 1976, with the star scoring 3 top 20 hits with reggae like it used to be, Dancing with the Captain, and Grandma's Party. His 1977 single, Heaven on the 7th Floor, reached the UK Top 40, topped the charts in New Zealand and peaked at 6 on the Billboard Hot 100. In the mid-1970s he also hosted his own children's television pop show, Paul, with his film career growing more successful with appearances in flicks including See No Evil, 1971, What Became of Jack and Jill, 1972, Stardust, 1974, and Free for All, 1975. He became a household name in 1983 playing the ultra-lovable Vince Spinner on Just Good Friends, earning himself instant sex symbol status with his enchanting blue eyes and a fluff of blonde curls. Paul also sang the theme tune for the show, which ran from 1983 a 1986 and was later nominated for a BAFTA. He starred alongside Jan Francis, who played Penny Warrender. He later returned to the stage, starring in musicals including Jekyll and Hyde, Fiddler on the Roof and 42 Street in 1986. In 1991 he was the chosen star appearing on an episode of This Is Your Life. In 1996, Nicholas played the role of King Arthur in the Covent Garden Festival's production of Camelot. In 2000, Nicholas appeared in the BBC television comedy drama Sunburn, playing David Janus and also had parts in the Bill and Holby City. Further stage roles followed, with the star playing the title role in the national tour of Dr. Dolittle. The actor also appeared in the BBC's The Real Marigold Hotel and played Cathy Bill's husband, Gavin Sullivan in EastEnders from 2015 to 2016. In 2008, Nicholas played Alan Boone in BBC 4's Consuming Passions, 100 Years of Mills and Boone. In 2019 Paul toured the UK as Father Merrin in Bill Kenwright's The Exorcist. The star's showbiz exploits are now chronicled in his new book Musicals, Marigolds, which will be released October 22. Paul, who has 6 children with his wife Lindsay Bujusling, insisted that he has no time on slowing down his acting career anytime soon. Speaking to the Daily Mail in 2019, he said, "I'm beyond leading man these days, but there are plenty of roles for older people, as I keep reminding my agent." Paul started life as a pop star under the stage name Paul Dean before taking up a career in musical theater. His pop career kicked off in 1976, with the star scoring 3 top 20 hits with reggae like it used to be, Dancing with the Captain, and Grandma's Party. His 1977 single, Heaven on the 7th Floor, reached the UK Top 40, topped the charts in New Zealand and peaked at 6 on the Billboard Hot 100. In the mid-1970s he also hosted his own children's television pop show, Paul, with his film career growing more successful during the decade with appearances in flicks including See No Evil, 1971, What Became of Jack and Jill, 1972, Stardust, 1974, and Free for All, 1975. E became a household name in 1983 playing the ultra-lovable bean spinner on Just Good Friends, earning himself instant sex symbol status with his enchanting blue eyes and a fluff of blonde curls. Paul also sang the theme tune for the show, which ran from 1983 a 1986 and was later nominated for a BAFTA. He later returned to the stage, starring in musicals including Jekyll and Hyde, Fiddler on the Roof and 42 Street in 1986. In 1991 he was the chosen star appearing on an episode of This Is Your Life. In 1996, Nicholas played the role of King Arthur in the Covent Garden Festival's production of Camelot. In 2000, Nicholas appeared in the BBC television comedy drama Sunburn, playing David Janes and also had parts in The Bill and Holby City. The actor also appeared in the BBC's The Real Marigold Hotel and played Cathy Bill's husband, Gavin Sullivan in EastEnders from 2015 to 2016. In 2008, Nicholas played Alan Boone in BBC 4's Consuming Passions, 100 Years of Mills and Boone. In 2019, Paul toured the UK as Father Merrin in Bill Kenwright's The Exorcist. His on-screen on-off love Jan Francis, now 74, has also numerous notable television roles since the acclaimed sitcom Aire. She played Nick Soldinoff to be his mother girlfriend in the sitcom My Family, and co-starred with Dennis Waterman as Sally Hardcastle in the 1989 a 1992 ITV drama series Stay Lucky. She joined forces with Nigel Havers in the late 1980s and early 1990s Lloyds Bank television commercials. In 2006 she guest-starred in ITV prison drama Bad Girls as interior designer Catherine Earlham, who was sent to Larkhall on remand for embezzlement. In 2009, she appeared as Julia in the second series of Mistresses on BBC One and in the ITV drama Collision. She also played Rodney Blackstock's love interest in Emmerdale. In 2010, her last television role to date was in 2018 ITV drama, Next of Kin.